Hello everyone. We have been discussing about chapter number 10, that is microbes in human welfare. And now the topic today is microbes in sewage treatment. In this topic we will try to understand how microorganisms are utilized in order to treat the sewage. Now first of all we have to understand what is the meaning of sewage. Okay, what is the meaning of sewage here? Now two questions are given in the beginning. Let us just see that and then we'll proceed further. First question is talking about, have you ever wondered where this huge water quantity of sewage or urban wastewater is disposed of daily? And second question, it is talking about, this cannot be discharged into natural water bodies like rivers and streams directly. Can you understand why? So we will try to understand and find out the answer to both these questions in the topic that we are discussing, microbes in sewage treatment. Now here, when we talk about sewage, what do we understand by sewage? Every day we are using water inside our house from morning till night at different location, maybe in the kitchen, in the bathroom, for washing, for bathing, all these purposes, where that water goes. At the same time, what about the human excreta? That also is included here in the wastewater. And we are not, individually we are not concerned about where this excreta is going. But in each cities, larger towns, corporations are there. And these corporations have to think about that. It has to plan, or it has to maintain some plan so that this wastewater can be treated properly, and then this is allowed to flow into the streams and rivers. So here if you just see the first point, what it is talking, that large quantity of water, wastewater, is generated every day in the cities and towns, and a major component of this is the human excreta. That means what? Whatever water along with the human excreta that is flowing out of our houses, that all is included as sewage. And that is why here this municipal wastewater is also called as sewage. Now it contains large amount of what? Organic matter, and along with that some microorganisms are there, and these microorganisms, many of them are pathogenic, means they have the ability to cause some or the other kind of disease. So simply these wastewater or sewage cannot be allowed to pass or otherwise flow into the rivers, streams and other water bodies. They have to be treated. Some kind of treatment should be done in order to make it pollution free, or in order to reduce the organic matter and even the microorganisms that are present there. So for this, in cities and wherever corporations are located, now they have a sewage treatment plant. In short, it is also called as STPs. What is that? Sewage treatment plants are there so that these wastewater or sewage water is treated there before releasing them into the streams and rivers. Now this treatment, how it is done, we have to understand. This treatment of the wastewater or the sewage water is done by microorganisms again. We are using microorganisms here naturally, which are present in the sewage. And this treatment is done mainly in two stages. दो स्टेज में किया जाता है. One is primary, that is primary stage, or it is also called as physical treatment. क्या है? Primary बोला या फिर ऐसा बोला, प्राइमरी ट्रीटमेंट विच इज फिजिकल इन नेचर. मतलब यहाँ कोई ऑर्गेनिज्म या माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स का कोई फंक्शन या काम नहीं ले रहे हैं. फाइन. Now over here what happens, mainly filtration and sedimentation work is done. Means those pieces of waste that has flown into the sewage water, they have to be filtered out. Some are smaller, some are larger. That means what? Here flotation, this filtration will be done in sequential manner. You know how we are straining our tea at home. We are straining our flour. आटे को हम क्या करते हैं, छन्नी करते हैं. Now different sizes are available. You must have seen in your houses when we buy some grains. When we buy some grains, at that time also we are using different strains, and that is done in sequential form or sequential manner. Fine. Here it is done in sequential manner depending on the size of these particles which are floating there. So if you see this point here, first point itself, physical removal of, it involves what? Physical removal of particles large and small from the sewage by two methods, what I said, filtration and sedimentation. Now initially the large sized particles which are floating, they have to be removed by filtration. Later on smaller pieces, much smaller, and those others which are left back, which settle down at the bottom, they are removed by sedimentation. Now in this case of sedimentation, what will happen here? The ones which are going to settle at the bottom, the ones which there is the liquid part which is going to be on the top. So here the particle which are heavier, you can see, which will settle at the bottom, they will be called as sludge. क्या है ये? Sludge है, which is also can be called over here as primary sludge. And the liquid part which is above that layer is called as supernatant, and this we are going to call as effluent. ऊपर का पार्ट जो है वो supernatant है, जिसको हम effluent बात करेंगे यहाँ, और बाकी जो settle हो गया that will be called as sludge. Now over here the effluent, after the sedimentation is done, on top whatever the clear liquid little bit is there, liquid part is there, that is pumped out into another tank which is utilized further for secondary treatment, and this secondary treatment is biological in nature. Secondary treatment is biological in nature, where what happens, microorganisms are utilized in order to consume the organic part there, so that organic matter is removed from the sewage water. Fine. Here now over here what happens, we are talking about secondary treatment. Is it right? Secondary treatment here is purely what? Biological, and this involves the activity of microorganism. That's why it is microbial activity. Now this primary effluent is passed into a large aeration tank, where what happens, it is constantly agitated mechanically. मतलब मशीन के साथ वो कनेक्टेड है, उसको क्या किया जा रहा है, एजिटेट किया जा रहा है. If you see, look into the figure, you will find here this is the aeration tank, and over here is a rotator. It is somewhat like, you can say, fan, or otherwise it is a mixer like, which is going to agitate mixture, and at the same time this also is passed with some air. एयर मतलब यहाँ मेनली क्या चाहिए, ऑक्सीजन चाहिए, so that aerobic microorganisms or aerobic bacteria are going to grow there by using oxygen, and as a result of that they are going to grow on a large scale. The word used here is vigorous growth, it is talking. If you see into the third point, it is mentioned here, this allows vigorous growth of useful aerobic microbe to form what? Flocks, and thereby oxidizing or consuming the major part of organic matter present in the effluent. अब यहाँ जरा समझना है, what is the meaning of flocks? Flocks refers to masses of bacteria which are associated with the fungi or fungal filaments. So what will happen, they are going to form mesh like structure, यानी जाली जैसा कुछ हो जाए, net like structure बन जाएगा. What is happening here, bacteria along with the filamentous fungi, they form what? Mesh like structure, that is flocks. And then in the later last line, if you see in this point, it is talking about oxidizing or otherwise consuming the major part of organic matter present in the effluent. Whatever organic matter is present, that is being utilized, you can say, as a food. So that is over here oxidizing that into that is organic matter, so that organic matter is consumed here by this aerobic bacteria. And due to this, what happens? The BOD of the effluent is reduced. BOD full form is what? Biological or otherwise biochemical oxygen demand. बायोकेमिकल ऑक्सीजन डिमांड, इसको कम करना है. अब ये बीओडी क्या है या फिर बायोकेमिकल ऑक्सीजन डिमांड क्या है? मतलब इसका ये हुआ कि दिस इज रिफरिंग टू क्वांटिटी ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड और ऑर्गेनिक मैटर इन द सीवेज वाटर. द मोर द ऑर्गेनिक मैटर, द मोर इज द बीओडी. द लेस द ऑर्गेनिक मैटर, द लेस इज द BOD. So over here what is done? The BOD has to reduce. Now BOD refers to what? That is amount of oxygen that is going to be utilized or used up in converting or otherwise oxidizing that organic matter which is present in the water. If you just go through this point, what it is talking, BOD refers to the amount of dissolved oxygen that would be consumed. मतलब use up हो रहा है. If all the organic matter in 1 liter of water were oxidized by bacteria or microorganisms. What we are talking here? That dissolved oxygen in the water has to be used up. And this who is going to consume? The bacteria or the microorganisms which are growing there. And they are going to use organic matter. So organic matter is going to reduce there. बट वो कम करने के लिए खर्चा क्या देना पड़ रहा है? डिजॉल्व्ड ऑक्सीजन फ्रॉम द वाटर. तो एज अ रिजल्ट स्लोली द वाटर विल हैव लेस डिजॉल्व्ड ऑक्सीजन, एंड इन ऑर्डर टू सपोर्ट द लाइफ ऑफ अदर एक्वेटिक ऑर्गेनिजम्स it is essential that this oxygen should be maintained at a proper concentration or level in the water. That means what over here? That BOD is a measure, or otherwise it is a test which measures the rate of use of oxygen by microorganism. मतलब ये BOD क्या कर रहा है या फिर it denotes कि at what speed or at what rate oxygen is being taken by the microorganisms so that it can consume the organic matter which is present in the water. Little more is there. I am going to make one more video for this.